Welcome to another intriguing episode. Today we delve into the surprising origins of everyday items. Can you believe that some of our most common objects were invented for completely different purposes? We're about to reveal 10 such items. Vibrators, ties, pillows, Coca-Cola, bubble wrap, high heels, t-shirts, the little black dress, sunglasses and umbrellas. Each has a unique and fascinating backstory. So, without further ado, let's embark on this journey of discovery. Prepare to have your mind blown by the unexpected original purposes of these items. Starting off with an eyebrow razor, the vibrator. Believe it or not, this device, now synonymous with sexual pleasure, was originally invented by doctors in the Victorian era as a medical instrument to treat hysteria in women. A far cry from its modern-day usage, wouldn't you say? Moving on to something a bit softer, pillows. These comfortable headrests have been used for various reasons throughout history. In certain cultures, pillows were thought to ward off bugs, while in others they served as symbols connecting people with their ancestors. Today, they're mainly used for comfort and decoration, but their history is as varied as the patterns on their covers. Next up, the humble tie. The first tie is believed to have either been a cloth worn for warmth or an item of clothing worn by Croatian soldiers. From the battlefields to the boardrooms, ties have indeed come a long way. Let's take a sip of history with our next item, Coca-Cola. This globally beloved beverage was initially invented by John Pemberton as a non-alcoholic drink aimed at curing morphine addiction. Little did he know that his medicinal concoction would become one of the world's most popular soft drinks. Lastly, we have bubble wrap. This universally satisfying material was originally intended as a trendy 3D wallpaper. When that didn't pan out, its creators found success in using it as a protective material for shipping, and thus a packaging hero was born. Who would have thought that these items had such peculiar origins? Continuing our journey, we move on to the high heel. Now, high heels may be a fashion statement today, but they were initially made for Persian soldiers. That's right, these stylish accessories were once a practical solution to maintain stability while riding horses. It's a far cry from the red carpet, isn't it? Next, let's talk about t-shirts. These comfortable wardrobe staples were first made not for casual wear, but for the US Navy personnel. The humble t-shirt began its journey as an undergarment, providing ease and comfort to sailors. Today, they are a universal symbol of casual, comfortable fashion. Now, let's venture into the world of women's fashion and the iconic little black dress. Its history is more complicated than you might think. Although it's now considered a staple in women's fashion, its origins and evolution are steeped in cultural, social, and even economic changes throughout the years. Moving on, let's shade our eyes and look at sunglasses. In today's world, they are a must-have accessory for sunny days or making a fashion statement. But did you know sunglasses were first used in Chinese courts? However, they weren't used to block the sun. Judges wore them to hide their facial expressions while questioning witnesses. Talk about a cool piece of trivia! Finally, we come to the humble umbrella. While we commonly use it to stay dry during rainy days, its initial use was quite the opposite. Umbrellas were first used for shade from the scorching sun. Believe it or not, the word umbrella even comes from the Latin umbra, meaning shadow or shade. It's fascinating to see how these items have evolved from their original uses. To recap, we've explored the unexpected original purposes of 10 everyday items. Vibrators, initially a medical invention to treat hysteria in women. Ties, perhaps a cloth for warmth or a part of Croatian military attire. Pillows, used for bug protection and ancestral connection. Coca-Cola, a non-alcoholic elixir for morphine addiction. Bubble wrap, an unsuccessful wallpaper. High heels, worn by Persian soldiers for horse riding stability. T-shirts, originally for US Navy personnel. The little black dress with its complex history, the list goes on. Isn't history astonishing? Don't forget to subscribe to Unbelievable Top 10 for more mind-blowing content like this.